Hi there guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So in this video I'm going to quickly break down how to identify areas like these in the markets. You can see that I'm currently actually in a position, so what I'm going to do is remove these levels and show you from scratch exactly how I find my levels in the market. So there's two ways that you can personally look for levels. The first one is finding areas with the biggest reactions within the market, like the one that I am in now is something like this. So if I just get this tool here, you can see we've got a large wick here, a large wick there, and we continuously have wicks closing in and around this area. What does a wick indicate? A wick indicates a large increase in volume within the market from a specific point. Because if you look at something like this here, if we just have a quick look, if you look at a low like that here, you can see that although volume did come into the market, it didn't come into it in a fast sense, because you can see that it took obviously 2 candles to make the move. If we look at something instead like this with the low, you can see it just took 1 candle to make this large voluminous move within the market. And for that reason, they are areas that we are interested in. So if we go from the top of the chart, and this is how I personally mark my levels, I will just basically move my cursor down the chart. And when I reach a level which has a decent amount of wicks, like so, I will stop. And then I will just assess, is there anywhere better I can put it in and around that level, or is that the best level? So if I now plot these two for a nice head and shoulders within the market, assuming price came back up to this area, I could actually potentially look to sell the market or enter a short position. So what I will do, as mentioned, I will get my cursor and move down until there are areas with a lot of reactions. So if we look at this one here, same again, reaction, reaction. Yes, price did kind of trade a little bit in and around the area for a while, but then you can see again, reaction, 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 and then price failed to close below a couple of times. Price then came up and did do a reaction to the downside. You can see price did pierce through it, but if we just look at price action, you can see that the whole reason due to that is just because of this consolidation, a bit of liquidity grabbing before finally pushing down again. Okay, so now I can assess this market and say, well, price is coming back up to this area. I should potentially look to enter sells, because there's no point buying from this area, because you'd hope overall that there's going to be more sellers than buyers. Okay, moving on again, further down, we come to this part here. If we look here, you see support, resistance, resistance, and then same again, we had a break and retest area here, and I will continuously do the same until I get a few. We can see here, we had a reaction, a reaction, a reaction, price messed about a little bit, we had a break and retest reaction, and then there we go. This is where you make the decision on, am I happy with this area? Because the last few times price hit the area, there wasn't the best reaction, whereas over here, the level was actually respected a lot. So this is where you make the decision, am I happy trading this level or not, because of the recent price obviously not respecting it. If the answer is you're unsure, then what I would do is just remove the level from my chart. You only want to be trading levels that you are very, very confident in. Okay, so if we disregard that, continue moving, what do I see here? I see a large reaction, a large reaction, a large reaction, and this continued on through the chart. So that means, from my perspective, assuming this is my market here and I'm looking to sell from here or potentially buy from here, I could also say I'd be looking for buys from there as well. So there's two areas that you may be looking for buys within the market. Whatever your entry signal is, that is obviously down to you. But overall, you can see and get the gist of why this is happening. And then all I will do, I will continuously move it down. And as you can see here, we had a large reaction, a large reaction, a large reaction, break, retest, break, retest. So overall, that has given for some very good markets, or trades, sorry, within the market. Following this now, it's up to you. Do you want to do your trend lines? Do you want to do your fibs, your EMAs, price action? The reason for my trade from this area here, if we go into the 5 minute and just turn on my session times, you can see that price has obviously come into this area, closed above it, started to consolidate, and then the minute we got this 5 minute closure below the level, I entered the position with my stop loss above where the price went, and I am targeting, if we look, the 15 minute low here is for a 2.5 risk to reward. So that is the thought process and the entry behind the trade. This video isn't on entries, but you can see my logic. I found a level that I want to sell from, and then following that, I have decided what I want to do. So now I'm in this trade. We are literally just going to wait and hopefully see price trickle to the downside like so. So that is today's video, guys. Subscribe if you would like to obviously learn more. These videos do come out every Thursday. However, I also plan on uploading a video every Tuesday. So if you are looking for 2 videos a week, one being more entertainment and one being more educational, by all means subscribe. Links to the group, the course, everything is in the bio. So yes, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.